Okay, so today is my favorite day of the week in the shop here. This is the day that we go through and we water and we spot clean all the animals. And it's been one day per week that I get to really look at all the animals and see how they're doing. We are in the process of converting our facility over to Freedom Breeders right now. Freedom Breeders got a brand new type of galvanized rack system coming out, and we're going to be converting most of these racks, probably all the racks in the entire facility, over to Freedom Breeder. We really like how these new racks are looking, and we think that they're going to be the best racks for our facility. So we're going to be in the process of taking all these out here over the next few months, and we'll kind of update everybody as that's going on to show you how the new racks look, let you know how they're functioning for us. But we think we're going to get the best production ever out of all of our animals out of those racks, so you can stay tuned for that. Anyway, as I was saying, this is my day to go through and kind of look and see how everything's doing, see how our grow outs are doing, and just wanted to kind of show a few of our future breeders that'll be starting up this coming November 2010. This is a bumble belly ball python. It's a yellow belly bumblebee. Really nice looking snake. He's probably close to 400 grams right now, so we got a few months before we need to get him up to breeder size. And here's another one of my favorites out of all the new ones we raised up. This is a Spinner Blast. We hatched him out last summer, and we actually have an older video clip on him and some of his siblings. Really cool snake. Genetic powerhouse with having pastel, pinstripe, and spider all in one animal. And let's see, what else do we have in here? We have a Super Blast, which is the Super Pastel Pinstripe. What we're kind of doing here is I've got these males more or less above the females that I want to eventually breed with them, and that's one of the most fun things that I get to do is I get to look and figure out what females I want to pair up with which male. And at this point now we have so many different morphs and so many crosses here, it's really fun. Like, we're going to be able to breed Spinner Blast to Pastel, Spinner Blast to Black Pastel, which could potentially have 4 different morphs in one baby. A lot of different combinations that we're going to be doing, and that's a lot of fun to figure out which combinations we actually want to do. Here's one of our animals we purchased last year. This is a Lesser Bee. It's a Lesser Platinum Spider. Really cool animal. He's also about 400 grams now, so he's putting on size nicely, and he'll definitely be ready to breed in fall. We're going to be breeding him to a bunch of pastels, mostly, to make queen bees, which is the pastel lesser spider, or lesser platinum bumblebee is another way to put it. And then we're also going to do some crazier crossings, like I think we're going to breed him to a clown to hopefully get pastel or lesser spiders that are het for clown. Kind of gets hard to keep track of all the different names and all the different combinations after a while. But anyway, we have some pretty big plans for him. And we have another Super Blast in here. And here's another one of my favorites. It's a Killer Bee, Super Pastel Spider. These have been around for a while, but we never produced them until 2009. So it's one of my bigger accomplishments from last year to finally get one of these. And we're going to be breeding Killer Bee to Pinstripe this coming fall to get Spinner Blasts mostly. I don't think you can have too many of those. And then we're also going to breed them to pastels just to get more Killer Bees and Super Pastels. So those are a few of our upcoming males that we're going to be using. Might as well, since I'm right up here, show you a couple others of our YouTube favorites. This is our Pastel Clown, the super reduced pattern. He's browning out just a little bit from what he looked like as a baby, but for the most part still pretty spectacular. And he's big. He's actually about 550 grams now. Really close to breeding. Just going to let him grow up a little bit bigger. I'd like to get him up to about 700, 800 grams. And then the other one that I might as well bring out, which we do every time we bring the Pastel Clown out, we always bring the Killer Clown out again. And that would be him. He's a little bit smaller. He's probably about 500 grams. And he went off feed a couple months ago, so hopefully he'll kick in again. But either way, he'll definitely have the age on his side, if not the size, so he should be good to go this fall. And we're going to cross him into everything. We're doing Killer Clown to Clown, Killer Clown to Pastel Het Clown. We'll be breeding Killer Clown to Pastel Hypo, which will make, we could do Super Pastel Double Het Hypo Clowns out of that. I might do Killer Clown to Pastabi. I'd like to get Super Pastel Mojave's 100% Het Clowns. And we're also going to breed Killer Clown to Piebald and get Pastel's 100% double het for Clown Pied, which I think the end result with that's going to be an incredible animal. So anyway, fun times here with all the thinking and dreaming and planning. It's definitely one of the more fun aspects of this hobby. As you can see, I've got a pretty big wall of animals that I'm cleaning and watering here, so it pretty much takes all day to go through and do all the cages, but it's definitely nice knowing at the end of the day that everything is nice and clean. Any waste or fecal matter is taken out of the cages. They all have nice clean water and everything. So it's definitely my favorite time or favorite day of the week when I can actually go in and be hands-on with all these snakes. So stay tuned, and we'll show you in the very near future. We'll show you some of the new freedom breeders that we're bringing into the facility, and then we'll keep you updated as we get more.